Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you 5 ChatGPT prompts that will save you time, stress, and guesswork. Whether you're brand new to RVing or a seasoned full-timer, these 5 prompts have something for you. And stick around to the end of the video and I'll tell you where you can download these 5 prompts so you can use them for your next RV adventure. Are you ready? Let's go! Alright everybody, so here we are at ChatGPT. Go to chatgpt.com. You can see at the top right of the screen there is an option to create an account for free. You don't actually need to do that in order to use ChatGPT. You can kind of use it in guest mode, but if you want to save your searches and get a couple other features in chat, then you can go ahead and sign up for a free account. We have taken our prompt from our document, our first prompt, which is plan a scenic, your duration road trip starting in the city that you want to start at, with stops at state and national parks and campgrounds. Make this a round trip itinerary. So we're going to go in there and change a couple things. Let's say we have a week that we want to play with. So we're going to do plan a scenic 7-day road trip starting in, let's just pick a place. Let's just say Buffalo, New York, with stops at state and national parks and campgrounds. Make this a round trip itinerary. So once you enter your prompt, hit the black arrow. ChatGPT is going to think for a second, and here it is with your itinerary. So the overview of the route gives you Buffalo, Letchworth, Watkins Glen, Finger Lakes, Adirondacks, Lake George, Saratoga, Cooperstown, and Buffalo. And as you can see, once you enter the prompt, it'll give you a day-by-day itinerary. So day 1, 1.5 hour drive down to Letchworth, gives you the highlights, a campground that you could possibly stay at, activities. Day 2 is a Letchworth, same thing, highlights, campgrounds in the area, activities. The Finger Lakes region, day trips that you could take to different waterfalls in the area, over to Watkins Glen, Adirondack Park, Lake Placid, Lake George, over to Cooperstown, and then Cooperstown back to Buffalo. And it even gives you some tips at the end of what Chat has written here. You can see RV tip trips, reservations, book state park campgrounds in advance. Remember gas stops, that in your Adirondacks, Finger Lakes, backcountry, it can be a little difficult to find fuel sometimes. But it also gives you an option to download a version of this itinerary or one tailored to a specific time of year or RV size. So by putting in or answering these questions that Chat is asking you, as far as, downloadable version of itinerary or one tailored to a specific time of year, let's just say tailor this, if I spell it correctly, itinerary to the fall. And let's see what Chat does for that one. So again, it gives you your fall foliage road trip, and it breaks down into the same 7 days. But you can see it really gives you a lot of information about where you can go, what to see, what to do, some highlights. Even gives you recommendations for campgrounds in the area. Gives you a lot of information that you can use in your planning process. So just by using that information from Chat, it kind of gives you an idea of what to start building out. Now, it's not going to give you an exact itinerary. I would take this information and still use it in something like RV Life Trip Wizard or whatever planning software that you use. But use this information to start building your trip and getting some ideas of the areas that you want to hit and you want to see. So there you go. And at the bottom again, it gives you more questions. It can even say, build a Google Map route or a PDF version, or hit some pumpkin farms or cider mills. All this information Chat has at its fingertips, and again, it can give you some really good information to start building your route and getting ideas of places where you want to go. So that was our first prompt, plan a scenic road trip. And again, this prompt is available in the document on our website. You can go over there, download that. I'll give you the link at the end of the video, but that's the first one. All right, let's move on to prompt number 2. Okay, for our second prompt in ChatGPT, prompt number 2 is the best time to visit a destination. And you can see once again that we copied and pasted our prompt from the document. Find the best time of year to visit blank destination in an RV and suggest the things to do nearby. Include a however long itinerary that you want to do. So let's do for this one, let's go up to visit the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And yes, my spelling sucks, sorry. And let's say we want to spend 3 days, and let's see what that puts out for us. So find the best time of year to visit the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in an RV, suggest things to do nearby, include a 3-day itinerary. Hit the enter key, and once again, chat goes to work, and we'll build out a best time to visit that particular destination. So this result here, best time to visit Michigan's Upper Peninsula, is spring to early fall, specifically mid-June through mid-October. And it gives you a recommended 3-day itinerary. So day 1, Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore Adventure. Morning activities, afternoon activities, evening activities. Day 2, Waterfalls and Grand Island exploration. Again, breaks it down morning, noon, and night, or morning, afternoon, and night. And some bonus activities that you could possibly work into it. So again, at the bottom of the results, it asks you if you would like a printable version of the itinerary or possibly links to campgrounds and tours. So give us links to campgrounds that we can use for this itinerary. And those results, there you go. Some of the campgrounds that you might be able to use. This full hookup campground here. There's an electric and water site, campgrounds near the falls, some other quick access links. And it actually gives you a full campground fit with itinerary, some tips, what to do next. Again, chat gives you a lot of resources or a lot of information that you can use to start building your RV trip. Gives you the best time of year to visit a potential area, things to do, campgrounds to visit, just a lot of information that you can, just from a simple phrase, get that a lot of information that you can use to start building your trip. So that was prompt number 2, best time to visit a destination. Let's move on to prompt number 3. All right, so prompt number 3 is beginner RV must-haves. We're going to ask ChatGPT to give us a list of things that might be considered a must-have if we're brand new to RVing, just starting off on our RV adventure. You know, you get a little bit overwhelmed from all the different things that are out there that you think you might need. Let's ask ChatGPT to come up with a list of the must-haves that we need for our brand new RV. So once again, we're going to go back to that document. We're going to copy and paste prompt number 3 into chat. And there's just one thing that we need to change here in the bracket, the type of RV. Let's say we just bought a travel trailer. So I'm new to RVing, taking my first trip in a travel trailer. Give me a beginner-friendly list of affordable, space-saving must-haves for safety, kitchen, and campground setup. Click on that, and here it is. It's going to break it down into safety essentials, so things like a fire extinguisher, carbon monoxide, propane gas detector combo, which hopefully your travel trailer already has that in place, a first aid kit, flashlight, multi-tool. Some of the kitchen must-haves as far as collapsible silicone bowls and measuring cups, compact cutting boards, magnetic utensil holder. And then this is the section I like the most, the campground setup. This is, I think, a pretty decent list. Folding camp chairs, portable outdoor mat or rug, basic tool kit. You know, just gives you an idea of things that you might need, things that you could consider getting. Let's even change this prompt a little bit, and let's see what else it will tell you as far as the list goes. So we're going to copy that same prompt, but let's change this to give me an essential list of items that I must need for this trip. Let's see what that says. So here are the essential items according to ChatGPT. And again, you know, this isn't the end all be all of things that you're going to need for your RV. It's just a starting point. Campground setup, water hose, sewer hose, leveling blocks, camp chairs, possibly an extension cord, trash bags for the kitchen, safety stuff. So once again, this prompt will give you at least an idea of things that you could get for your RV trip. All right, that was prompt number 3, beginner RV must-haves. Let's move on to prompt number 4. All right, here we are at prompt number 4, which is easy one-pot RV meals. As those that have been RVing for a while know, cooking in an RV can be challenging sometimes just because of the space that you have and the availability, the size of like the oven and things like that can all play a role. But maybe ChatGPT can give us some ideas for some one-pot meals that we can use in our small RV kitchen. So gonna copy and paste our prompt. Give me 5 easy and tasty one-pot meals I can cook in my RV site with minimal cleanup. Include a grocery list. We enjoy fresh ingredients like vegetables, fruit, chicken, and seafood. This last part of the prompt here, the part with the ingredients, you can change that to whatever you want. If you're a vegetarian, maybe say we enjoy vegetarian dishes. Or if you want to make it kid-friendly, you could tell ChatGPT to give you some kid-friendly recipes. But for this one, we're just going to roll with vegetables, fruit, chicken, some fresh ingredients. Let's see what ChatGPT tells us. So here we go. We have a one-pot lemon garlic chicken with veggies, some chicken thighs or breasts, baby potatoes. Actually gives you an ingredient list and then directions on how to put it together. Recipe number 2, seafood paella skillet. Wow, getting fancy. Mixed seafood, short grain rice, the ingredient list on how to do it. I think there's probably a little bit more to paella than what ChatGPT tells you how to do, but hey, you never know. Chicken and vegetable stir fry with rice. One pot shrimp and veggie pasta. Chicken and sweet potato curry. Now, that sounds pretty good. So again, it can give you a starting point, and you can alter that prompt however you want to fit whatever it is you're looking for. If, like I said, if you have specific dietary needs, then you can tell ChatGPT just to give you, ideas for that. At the bottom of the results, it gives you your grocery list as far as what proteins you would need, vegetables, pantry items, extras. And then here it actually goes into, would you want me to help with detailed recipes or timing tips, maybe some snack ideas to go with these. It'll ask you for additional information or if you would like it to produce additional results. So for this one, let's say, give us detailed recipes. And I didn't spell recipes right, but it knew what I was talking about, so there you go. There are a little bit more specific recipes. Let's see what it says for paella. That looks a little bit more extensive. I've never made paella before, but looks good. Chicken vegetable stir fry. There's your ingredient list. A little bit more specific ingredients and a lot longer of a list. All right, that was prompt number 4, easy one-pot RV meals. Let's move on to our 5th and final prompt. Okay, so here we are at prompt number 5, troubleshoot RV problems. So we've copied and pasted our prompt from the document into ChatGPT, and there's just a couple things that we need to change in the prompt, in the brackets. My RV appliance or system, we're gonna say our RV air conditioner is not working properly. It is working, but not blowing cold. What are some things I can check or try before calling for service? Let's let ChatGPT do its thing. One thing I want to point out though is using this prompt certainly does not replace the need for an RV technician. If you use this prompt and it gives you some ideas of things that you can check or look into and you still can't figure out what the problem is, then by all means call a certified RV tech. Have them come out and fix your problem, hopefully. But ChatGPT, once again, if you put in the information, it can at least give you some ideas of where to start, things to look at. So for our results, we have thermostat settings, we have inspect the air filter, vents, the condenser coils, look for ice buildup, power supply, fan operation, inspect seals and doors. If you go through these and still not cooling well, there could be low refrigerant, compressor problems. Let's give it some more information. Let's say it doesn't appear that our compressor is turning on. Once you give it that additional information, then it might give some additional things to look at. Check power to the unit, making sure that you're plugged in or on generator. Listen for a click or hum. When you first turn your AC on, you hear the fan kick on, but then after several seconds, you should actually hear that compressor kick on. Listen for that. Checking the start capacitor. Now this is one of the things you're gonna have to get up on the roof. Start capacitors and run capacitors are inside the AC unit. Again, this is getting into something that can get a little technical. It does have some risk to it, so if you feel comfortable and you have a multimeter, then it's something that you can easily check. But it's one of those things, again, certified RV tech might be a little bit better prepared to handle this problem for you. Contactor relay, thermostat wiring, overhead safety switches, try a reset. Compressor repairs or capacitor replacements often require a professional, especially if you're not comfortable working with electronic components. Again, it's asking you, narrow down the information. ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, is it intelligent? Yeah, it can give you some good ideas. Is it the best advice? You have to kind of, be prudent in your decisions. Again, go through the list, look at some of the things that it's asking you to look at, but then consider, calling a certified RV tech if you need to. Let's change up the prompt again. Let's go back, we'll paste that same prompt in there, and let's just say my RV water pump is not working properly. It's doing nothing. What are some things I can look at for the water pump? Well, here we go. Check the fresh tank. Make sure you have water in your fresh tank. Check the water pump. Listen for the water pump to come on when you turn on the faucet. Let me ask you this. Do you know where your water pump is in your rig? If you turn that water pump on, or you think you have a water pump issue, do you know where to find the water pump? We'll have some future videos coming up where we'll talk about some of these specific RV systems. But again, it's just one of the things that you want to look at. Check the water pump. Listen for the water pump running when they're turning on the faucet. If you don't hear it, the pump might not be getting power. Checking power to the pump. Inspecting faucets or valves, making sure they're fully open. Frozen pipes or lines. Hopefully you're not RVing in the winter. I think everybody's kind of in the heat wave, so that's probably not the problem right now. Leaks or disconnections. Inspect the water filter. Try bleeding the system. Again, it can give you a starting point of what to look at and some things that you might want to check out. But if you go through the list and determine that one, you can't do it, you don't feel comfortable in doing it, or it's not the problem, then by all means call that certified RV tech. And then at the bottom it says, if none of these solve your problem, the issue might be a pump itself, plumbing needs professional service. You want to walk through any of these steps in detail, or tell me what symptoms you noticed when you tried to get water. So again, it's looking for more specific information. So there you have it. There are 5 ChatGPT prompts that you can use. Hopefully you've found these useful. I do want to tell you, like I said in the beginning, where you can go and get this document. If you go to our website, www.happilyonthe.move.com, you want to hover over resources, then click on downloads. There's the prompt document right there, 5 ChatGPT prompts every RVer should know. It's a downloadable PDF. Click on the PDF symbol and it gives you the 5 prompts that we use today. And again, you can just copy and paste those prompts into ChatGPT. Feel free to edit them, make them more specific to your use or your question that you're trying to find out, but it gives you a starting point. All these are designed to give you a starting point, whether you're trip planning, whether you're looking for specific items to buy, meal prepping, cooking in an RV, or if you have RV problems. These can all give you ideas of where to start and what to look for. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let's do a quick little summary and we'll wrap this one up. All right, everybody, so there you have it. 5 ChatGPT prompts that you can use for your next RV adventure. Do us a favor, drop us a comment below. Have you used ChatGPT for RVing before? And if so, what prompt did you use? I'd love to know what others have used and have worked for them. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching the video. hit that like button, drop us a comment, and please consider subscribing if you like this type of content. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, and as always, go Bills!